These are the craziest football tricks that have been banned from football history. Starting off with a trick so crazy that it got a player banned for 4 months just because he knocked out the dude executing it. So, Brazilian player Kerlon Moura Souza made a name for himself with his insane seal dribbling skills. In a league match against Atlético Mineiro in 2007, he did his signature move which infuriated Atlético Mineiro's Coelho, who elbowed Kerlon hard on his face. Everything and everyone exploded on the field right after the elbow. Coelho was slapped with a 120-day ban, which was later reduced to just 5 games. But FIFA wasn't happy with this seal dribble thing, which makes it almost impossible for the defenders to get the ball back in a legal manner. So, they banned it. Now, no matter how cool it looks, you won't see players like Neymar and Ronaldo doing it on the ground. Unlike the next trick, which is completely banned and still, almost every single football player is seen adopting it. Yep, you're right. I'm talking about this. The annoying, irritating habit of players where they just pretend to be fouled, lay on the ground, break dancing, or act their way to win Oscars just to get free kicks, penalties, or advantage over the opposition. But guess what? Diving is basically cheating, and if you get caught, well, I would say things might not go as you would like them to go. Neymar, famous for his exaggerated reactions, was booked for diving and given a red card against Strasbourg while representing PSG. So, suspension, yellow, or red card is what you might get served in an official football match. But hey, we're just getting started, and this list is going to move even more crazier. Coming back, at least a player fakes an injury when diving, but in the next trick, there's no faking, because it might actually land a player in the hospital. Okay, so this is Marco Verratti. And what has he done to get a yellow card? Wait a minute. What has just happened here? Let's watch someone else do it. Here, we have Ivan Perisic, and here he goes. Oh, what? Booked? For what reason? So, you probably already know that a player cannot back pass the ball to his goalkeeper, but some players found their way around this rule by heading the ball back to the keeper.
What the hell?
Well, FIFA wasn't going to let anyone mess with their back pass rule, no matter how insanely amazing the trick was. So, to say that FIFA was mad would be an understatement. So they brought out the big book of their laws and explicitly said this: while the ball is in the air and you pass it with your head back to the keeper, it's acceptable. But if the ball's on the ground, whether you head it back on all fours or by flicking the ball up and then heading it back, big no-no. It's banned. Sounds crazy, right? It's nothing compared to what I have for you at number 1, so you better keep watching. Next up is an insane football skill that you'll see street players to YouTubers to professional athletes performing. Norwegian right back Jan Gunnar Solli performed this trick where he got the ball under his shirt in an attempt to skip past the challenge of Degerfors Lowell Ismail and got booked. Now, this might be the go-to move of many football players, and why shouldn't it be? Flicking the ball and trapping it inside your shirt looks great. But in an official match, on the ground, during the minutes, well, a player can attempt a shirt catch. Of course he can, but not without getting booked. Well, FIFA says that the shirts of the players are an extension of their arm, making it a foul to trap the ball inside the shirt. Busted, right? Now, if a player doesn't want to look like an overeaten uncle on Thanksgiving in the field, he should just avoid doing this. Same goes for neck stall. Now, this is not an easy thing to do, nor is it a legal thing to do. You might have seen many players doing this during warm-up matches where they kick the ball up in the air and trap it on their necks. Looks amazing, right?
Nice.
Well, wait till a player comes and hits you right on your neck to get the ball. And this is exactly why neck stall is banned. And before moving on to our top 3 picks of the video, we have a trick which is banned for all the right reasons. Catching the ball in your knees and running with it trapped in your legs? Wait, what? It's almost the same as picking the ball in your hands and running with it, which automatically makes football not football. Okay, that didn't come out right. but prepare to be booked and stopped right in your tracks if you ever try to do running knee locks in an official match. But there's a good chance that you play in the streets just like me, and we are good to go with it. Buckle up now. Time for my top 3 picks. Just so you know that only the craziest of tricks and bans have made it here. Ronaldo. Look how he attempted this incredible trick to perfection during his training. Let him try doing this in a game, and he'll be out in no time. Either after being tackled by an opponent or by the referee for using an illegal trick. Let me tell you why. Headstall is regarded as disrespectful to the opponents and unsportsmanlike overall. Just like neckstall, seal dribble, and low headers, there's a strong chance of getting kicked, elbowed, or hit in the head if an opponent tries to take the ball from you. So, a big no-no, although some match officials might just let players get away with a headstall sometime. Our next trick got Neymar a yellow card, is considered banned across the world, and no one exactly knows why. They say it's showboating. I say it's game at its finest, but what do I know? But wait, hear me about the ban at least. So, remember that time when Neymar was tackled in a match against Strasbourg? Guess what? He didn't like it. And what did he do afterwards? This. Isn't this the most peaceful, most badass way of asking someone to stay in their effing lane? But FIFA just straight up banned this fabulous trick. I mean, it's not explicitly illegal, but the referee can book you for it. In a match against Montpellier in 2020, the Brazilian legend was actually given a yellow card for simply existing and doing this. Everybody enjoyed it, except the match official, who saw this trick as an act of showboating and thus deemed it necessary to show Neymar a card. Even he was taken aback. So, all in all, this caused some serious controversy in the football world, but as of now, Rainbow Flick is considered banned. But even this trick is nothing compared to how insane our number 1 trick is, and how insanely stupid it is to ban it. So, what's the biggest problem in attempting a free kick? Hitting the ball into the net, right? Well, some genius players from Coventry City executed this in 1970 to score against Everton FC 3-1 in an English league and solve the problem. The trick is called Donkey Kick Free Kick, and it involves one player elevating the ball with a donkey kick, and the other striking it toward the net. Great, right? Well, this is what FIFA had to say about using this trick.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, they banned it. Years after it, when Kevin Nolan attempted this trick from a dead ball situation, the kick was not allowed, given that it was banned years ago. But even this is nothing compared to the worst injury in football history, or the time a player was stretchered off the field. Why? Click on the most brutal fouls in football to find out.